What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a look at the official reveal of EX-03. Now, I'm going to be a little bit honest with you here, right? I told you EX-03 was coming the other day, and I was right. I told you about the set designation, EX-03. I told you about the release date, the 29th of July. I told you about the subtitle, Dragon's Roar. All of that has now gone and been proven. All of that is now true. It's on the official website. It is officially confirmed. EX-03 is coming. It's called Dragon's Roar. And it is coming on the 29th of July. Now, and I'm really, really sorry, because it's been a couple of weeks, but somebody did inform me that this is actually around about a very important date in the Digimon canon, so to speak. And I suggested that maybe we would be getting, because this is pretty much exactly when EX-1 came out last year, so actually it makes perfect sense that this would be when the EX sets come out. So I would expect EX-5 at the end of July next year, which would be kind of cool. But that's by the by. Also, if we get EX-4 confirmed for the 23rd of December, then we have a pattern. End of July, end of December, that's when the EX sets are coming. Can't guarantee yet, but EX-1 and EX-3 are coming out on the same, well, as close to the same day as you can. So EX-1 was the 30th of July, this is the 29th, but they release on a Friday, so obviously they had to move it back because the 30th is a Saturday this year. But outside of that, come on, same kind of deal. And this is awesome. Now, we also know a little bit more, but they're being a little bit cagey. So we know that there is a box topper, and it comes in a little booster pack, and there are 7 potential cards. Now, 6 of them are parallel designs from the cards in the set, i.e., there are 6 cards in the set that have alternate arts that could be box toppers. And we've seen this before. We often see the box toppers end up being Digitama or Tamers. We don't know that's going to be the case here. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll have to wait and see. But there is another one, ladies and gentlemen. There is another one. And this one is the most exciting of all of them. Not that we know very much about it. You see, they also said that a Digimon card from the Dragon system that's been released in the past may be included. Basically, there are 6 cards, and then there's a special 7th card. But on this channel, I regularly tell you about DTCG Review, and I tell you how cool they are, and how on the ball they are, and how knowledgeable they are. Well, what they've gone and done is they've looked at the silhouette on the website, and they've just found it's this old Digimon card. It is literally this old card. How cool is that? Now, it's going to basically be this artwork, and it does say that it's basically an old card, which is coming back. So clearly what they're doing here, we know it's a 13 cost. We can actually see that from the silhouette. But the rest of it, we're going to have to wait and see. It's going to be updated a little bit, because obviously it doesn't quite work the way it was before. But that's not the point. The point is, they've taken this old card and they've rejigged it. And the lovely DTCG Review has gone and figured out exactly which one it is. How cool is that? And then, yeah, it's Imperial Demon Dragon mode, as I'm sure you've all figured out by now. This is kind of cool. And look, I have no nostalgia for old Digimon cards. I wasn't around, I was around, I was alive, but I didn't play them. I wasn't into them. It wasn't my kind of thing. I started getting into Digimon because of this new card game, and I'm absolutely loving it. So, I don't really want the old cards. I don't think the old cards look as nice as the new ones. My least favourite set so far has been EX-1, because EX-1 basically just used the artwork from the old cards that I didn't particularly like. But I'm going to say something controversial here. It's not all about me. I don't care that they're reprinting these old cards. But I bet you there's a bunch of people out there that really, really do. And even though I'm not in that position, I know how happy I'd be if I were. So the idea that a bunch of people are getting these cards reprinted that they remember from their childhood, that makes me very happy indeed. That's what we know about the set for now. There's going to be more reveals as we go along. It's 2.5 months till the set actually comes out for good. So we'll very much have to wait and see. But we know there's going to be 7 box toppers, one of which is a reprint of this Imperial Demon Dragon mode, which seems kind of cool. And we know it's coming out on the 29th of July, and we'll have to figure out the rest as we go along. This, ladies and gentlemen, looks very, very cool. It is also a theme booster, so there's going to be a bunch of cool stuff going on, but it's going to be one of those we have to wait and see and take it as it comes. Now, in other news, there is going to be an Evolution Cup, which is happening over in Japan, and this is cool, because Japan haven't had that promo Agumon and that promo Omnimon that we've had for a while. Now, remember, these are prize cards, and especially the Omnimon is very, very difficult to actually get hold of, which is a bit awkward. It's very, very, very expensive. But the point is, they're now going to be available for Japan, and that is awesome. So you do have the promo Agumon, which is a reprint of the one from Starter Deck 1, which appears to be given out to top 8. And then you've got the promo Omnimon, which is a reprint of the one from the first set from BT1, which is being given out, it seems, to the winner. Now, these are actually only 32-person tournaments, and it seems like there will be 100 of them in Japan. They're going to be happening from early June. Up to 32 people per tournament are expected, and it's being limited to 100 official stores. Which actually makes this card, if I'm right about this, it makes the Japanese version quite a lot less rare than the English version. Because there were not 100 tournaments when this was given out in English. So there really weren't very many at all. And do remember that we've now kind of changed it. So even though these tournaments are coming back round again, they're no longer called the Evolution Cup. They're called the Ultimate Cup. So actually, this Omnimon with the Evolution Cup stamp is done. Like, in terms of the English print of it is done. We're having it back as the Ultimate Cup, not the Evolution Cup. So there's only going to be 100 of these in Japan. It is a crazy rare card, let's be clear. But I think it's actually a bit less rare than it was in English. Still going to be one of the most sought after ones around. 32-person tournaments to win one of these, though? I'm a little bit jealous. Because the ones where, we were trying to win these in North America, Europe, etc., you were talking like, 128 people would have been a tiny tournament. Most of these were like 512 people. And not everyone could even get a space on them. So these were difficult to actually get it hold of. Now, what is also interesting is that participants are going to be getting Tamer Battle Pack 12. We have seen the cover for Tamer Battle Pack 12. We've seen the booster pack art. I'm fairly sure, and if I'm wrong about this, please correct me in the comment section. But I've done a bunch of digging around, and on the website, the most recent article I can see is the reveal of Tamer Battle Pack 11. So it seems like 12 hasn't actually been revealed yet. Like I say, we have seen the booster pack art, so we know what one of the cards is. We haven't seen the other. Although, presumably, it's got to be revealed sometime in the not-too-distant future, right? One would imagine? Because otherwise, these are going to start being given out. I mean, if they're not revealed soon, they're going to start being shown off, because tournaments are starting next month. But this is kind of cool. And this is nice, because I've heard a bunch of people over in Japan, very rightly, not being terribly happy about the fact that there are a lot of these alternate art promos which have made their way out in North America, Europe, etc., that haven't made their way to Japan, and that did include this Agumon and the Omnimon. Although I believe, and I might be wrong about this, but if I remember correctly, these were actually supposed to be revealed, released, shown off, etc. in Japan first, but then they ended up getting delayed because of the damn panic, etc., and in the intervening period, they ended up coming out in English, but not actually coming out yet in Japanese. Either way, they are coming. It is cool. And again, there are going to be opportunities to earn these at Ultimate Cups, but there are not going to be opportunities to get them with the Evolution Cup stamp, because it is now the Ultimate Cup. Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to know. That's what's going on. That's the news. I, for one, am very excited, but I want to hear from you guys. How cool do you think these are? How excited are you? Tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.